Hey, this is Firestarter. Welcome to episode 2 of Let's Play Stardrive, the Ralyeh faction, or race. Not much going on right now. I am getting a ton of income right now. Researching xenomining. I might research better weapons on this the ship here. Maybe some missiles. It's really cheap. Push that up even. And my military strength is still number 2 behind the polyps, so I'm not really liking that situation. I'm gonna design yet another fleet. Just delete that. I usually control group my troops whenever I send them out, just in case they don't land by themselves. Actually, I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to manually build some ships. It's my highest producing planet here. Just pumping out 5 of each. I should probably get some more troops out as well. I'm sure you guys can hear all the background noises. They got birds chirping, people honking their horns and all that. Those are interceptors, corvettes. Where did I pull those guys out at? Right, up here. There we go. Which one of these planets have I not? Here. Kothlar 1. That was a short jump. Alright, you guys are taken care of. Got a lot of money here. Just gonna keep it as is, get a good reserve, and train this guy up. Probably train a new agent. And it would be a good idea to look at some more systems here, see if I can colonize anything else before my friendly neighbors over there get to it. Kind of like this planet here. I'm going to go ahead and try to colonize that. Yeah, there really isn't much else I can do here. I could really use those buildings that can train troops. So I'm going to find that real quick. Is that the military outpost? Provides barracks, armory, fire range. Yeah. Gonna queue that. Completed training, very nice. No, I don't agree with that. However, I want the Xeno mining. Wow, they are way ahead of us in technology. Nothing I can do there. Okay, so while I'm not cool, let's negotiate a non-aggression pact. Okay, didn't think so. What I was saying is, while I need to adjust this food here. Not producing anything anyway. As I was saying, since I'm not producing anything, I'm going to go ahead and pump up my research. It's going to hurt me in my economy a little bit, but I'm not going in the negative, so I'll be fine. I'm just going to look over my other colonies, seeing if they're set right. I'm not going to accept open borders. You guys are just going to colonize my systems. I know how it works. Okay, you can export the food. Export production as well. Check that out. That's a crazy amount of food here. Keep that at 1 and pump up research. I'm gonna go ahead and rush that. That'll speed up the production on the farm. We have tons of food here. Don't really need all that right now. Or at least I don't think so. And I'm gonna pump up research. Okay, that's everything. Your military is weak. We have you no regard for your own safety. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take care of that. Let's just get a third fleet going. I'm just gonna do corvettes. Okay, so that didn't help much. I manually assigned or built some ships and put them in the third fleet. I assigned them in there, and there they are, just roaming the galaxy right now. Third fleet can come over here and just make sure this part of the galaxy is safe. That's a barren world, can't do much with that. Barren. Barren. I take it my attempt to colonize. Oh, here we go. I'm actually going to send my third fleet out here. Xeno mining unlocked. Point one isn't really going to make too much of a difference. I'm going to go ahead and throw that Xeno mine down. It'll help me in the long run. I know I'm paying 0.5 in maintenance on these things, but the more production I have, the more tax money I'm going to get as well. It might balance out. This place, I'm definitely going to put one of these here. Export food at this point. Might as well get a spaceport in here. Alright, I'm all done with that. I'm going to try to send my third fleet in here. Looks like my colonizer will be able to get this planet, but I'm going to have to take care of these things if I want my freighters to make it inside. Actually, those may have been the polyps. I thought they were the remnants. Missile theory unlocked. Okay. Let me get the rover bay down. Space or warehouse, it's so cheap. Imperial offices, aeroponics farm, Xeno mine. Go ahead and rush build those construction ships and any freighters I see. my military strength is still number 3. I mean, they're kicking my ass in science as well. They might have bigger holes. It feels like if anyone goes to war with me right now, I'm gonna lose that war, lose a ton of planets. I can't forget to keep getting troops out. What do we have here? That's a Terran ultra rich planet. Might try to colonize that. I expect the polyps any second now to tell me they've already claimed that system or planet. Also going to send Control Group 3 over there. Which one was it? Here? Yeah. No doubt there's going to be remnants there. What do we have here? See, I don't like the situation here at all. Now can I tell the polyps to get out of my area? I guess not. What is the device that you're manipulating? This is a sonoboard, of course. Every time I play a note, it releases a powerful blast of synthesized sunlight. It's good for us, but perhaps not so much for you. Interesting. They're gonna colonize that planet. I apologize for that. Not cool. I don't really want to go to war right away with anyone because I don't think I'm going to win that war. But I don't want these guys colonizing anything in my systems. There he goes. There's nothing I can do about that. Scientific foundations unlocked. Yeah, they took it. I'm not liking you guys at all. Okay, now I gotta figure out what path I'm gonna take. I do kind of want to go down this line and this line here. I'm going to start up on that because as I build larger ships, I'm going to need to pay a lot more money in maintenance cost, and this line of research is going to help me a ton. And in my empire, I'm going to throw down a bunch of those research labs. Hell, I can speed build you. This is going to help me out a lot. I'm at +8 right now. +9.3. And my money is fluctuating here. I'm gonna incite rebels here. Hopefully slow them down a little bit. Military outpost unlocked. I think I should be able to take those out. Let's negotiate a trade treaty as well. Damn nice. Bad part is, if I send my troops down to this planet, I think they're gonna complain that I have military units in their system. We'll see what happens. Well, that was my research queue. That's moving pretty quick. I'm gonna grab that. 1 credit for every unit of food or production moved via transport, which is going to help me out a lot. Get some shields. And maybe some space weapons. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna design a new Corvette. Well, I was thinking about designing a new Corvette with the missiles, but I want something bigger than that. So actually I'm gonna research frigates and move that up. Probably after shielding. I want the shielding to go with it. And I want to see if I have any more things to build. May as well just build military outposts in every one of these places. Prepare for a war. I think something's going to happen. Let's take care of the food situation here. I guess not. That mine might be worthless. I'm thinking maybe I'm just gonna keep, yeah. Oh, I do have a starport, or a spaceport here though. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that down then. For food, way too much, I think. gonna rush that rover bay. So a flat one right now. Hopefully it can. There you go. Okay, that's everything. Might want to get a couple more scouts out here. We call that system, yeah, we know you've called everything. Alright, so this is definitely going to be a planet with the spaceport in it. I'm going to drop down the rover bay first, then warehouse, that's just cheap. Xeno mine. Then I'm going to go with the research lab, military outpost. That farms should probably come up in that order a little bit. I'm also going to send these guys way up here. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm up here. I'm like, wow, they've already trying to be annoying. Hey, we know you're spying on us, cut it out. Well, at least he didn't die. I'm happy with that. Cool, that should bring up our income a little bit, I hope. Energy shields. I'm not going to do anything with agents for a while. I'm not happy with my reserve money right now. I'll wait till I get around 1,500 to 2,000 before I do anything else. First contact. I think I don't know. My very first time I played this game, I had this come up and I'm like, why pay this guy? And he destroyed everything I had. Yeah, 250 is not a lot of credits. I don't want to have to worry about these guys. I'm just not going to pay them. I'm not worried about anyone going to war with me yet. Just unlocked frigates. Kick ass. Alright. Interesting. And not really much room for engines here. Okay, so I have a shield. Now I'm going to need a ton of power. These cost 5 each for 10 power. This is 20 for 40 power. Same amount of cost. However, these small reactors have 7 mass. Oh, this medium reactor will have 25 more power. Now, do I want to do something like that, or do I have here? Can I change the arc? No. I'm gonna have to research some better armor as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna focus a ton on DPS. Something like that will work out. Probably not the best design in the world, I know. I'm gonna need some ordnance. Because these things fire, what, 1.5 per shot? I have 400 ordnance, got a bridge. I have enough power for warp. Just to get some extra hit points. And maybe I'll throw in a couple of those. Just for good measure, I suppose. Alright. Save this as a Zion missile boat. And I'm going to assign some of those in my My fleet here. Just kind of keep them in the back. Alright, that should do it. Just gonna prepare for these guys to come out after me. Just looking through armor theory. Might as well just push that up. Shipyards. They unlock stations and shipyards that boost ship production at 25% at the planet's constructed. Push that up as well. This is the first time seeing the art for the humans. Interesting kind of music they got going on here. Makes them sound pretty aggressive. Resulting in improved climate change. Well, that's awesome. Okay, they want to be pretty aggressive, huh? You build colonies shielding at every one of my planets. I learned my lesson in my last playthrough by not having these. Which reminds me, I ought to design some bombers as well. Anti-frigate missiles unlocked. These missile launchers have a ton more speed. Oh, and take up a ton more space. Never mind that. Armor theory. My ship maintenance is starting to increase. What do we have here? Alright, I think that's the people that demanded the money for me. Shipyards unlocked. Yep. Just check real quick, what's my military strength? 5? Wow, I am way behind. That was easy. I don't have the research for this, so I'm just gonna do nothing. It's wartime. They have the second highest military. They're headed up here. Maybe not. Is that my planet? Yeah. I'm gonna send some guys over there. First fleet, I'm going to keep right here. It'd be a good idea to get these troops built real quick. This is what I was trying to prepare for, really. Okay, what else? All my places with ships are going back to production. I keep this a flat one for research though. No shipyard here. Really need some food over here. Wow, check that out. 25.8 food. Definitely don't need this much here. Check out my or income now. It's raising so much because I'm putting all these guys back to production. Lock you, make that a flat one. Looks like I've taken care of everything. Alright. So now I should have ships building faster. I'm going to be able to just sustain all these ships, ship maintenance with all this income. So I'm just going to go ahead and get some more fleets going. Alright. Right in the back, I'm gonna have these missile boats. I wonder if there's a point in even doing this all neat and stuff, because these things fly around really quick. They're not gonna. It doesn't seem like they'll stay in formation. I might get some more missile boats on these guys here. They're looking good. Fourth fleet I just created. Let's see how it goes. Got to slow down because I want to see where the humans are going to come from. You guys want to try to colonize that, third fleet, go ahead and take care of them if I can get there in time. I don't think I can. It's going to be close. You know, I should probably take this because I have a really bad military. Just a little tactical move. Oh, really? What's so good about this planet? Second fleet's gonna post up over here. Where's number 1? Over here. Go back to number 3. Actually, I'm not gonna be super passive like I was last game. I'm just gonna go after them. Stop their freighters from moving in and out. Also, I should design some bombers right now. First off, before I design it, I want to see if they have any colony shielding. That'll let me know how many of these bombing bays I'm gonna put on my hull. Oh, wow. Those are scouts. Corvettes. What do we have here on this planet? They do have colony shielding, so that's good information. So I'm pretty sure the frigate is my biggest ship right now. Weapons, bombs. Five of these things that shoot at a 20 ordnance per shot. Surprised at how cheap this ship's gonna be. I forget this is early technology right now. Okay, I have just enough power. Guess I'll just throw in a cockpit. and a ton of ordnance. Each one of these things are going to be able to shoot 3 times at this point. Probably not the best location on that shield, really, but it covers the most important stuff here. Alright, I'm going to save this as the Zion Planet Bomber. If you see my last Let's Play, you'll probably guess my design name by now. Alright. So in my 9th fleet, let's go ahead and get those up. Frigates. Zion Planet Bombers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're fairly cheap, so I'm going to do something like that. And this game has run for 50 minutes now, so I'm going to end it right here. Next episode, we'll see if we can handle the humans. I'm actually quite surprised that the humans were the first ones to declare war. We'll see how it goes.